Okay, strip club in Detroit. There are tons of them. Not as many as there used to be, unfortunately, if you're into that thing. But one of them just was shut down because they found out some younger guys made it inside over the weekend. And here's that story now from WXYZ TV.
This gentleman's club has been stripped of its ability to do business. It's accused of allowing minors inside. And the no-nonsense auntie who blew the whistle says the adults who let them in should be ashamed of themselves.
We didn't care to get their business shut down. We didn't care to do anything. We wanted our kids out of there. Instead of letting us get our minors, they treated us real disrespectful, shoot us off the property. So that's what actually warranted us calling the police.
It all went down Saturday night. Tania and her sister called Detroit police on the Sting Gentlemen's Club, concerned about her niece and nephews.
When we walked in, it was a lady, it was literally a dancer on the pole. Bro, y'all, I'm at the Sting. This is from her Facebook Live. As she explained to me, she says her niece and nephews were supposed to be at an age-appropriate party in Southfield where they were dropped off. But their phone's locations came up at this strip club in Detroit.
Busted.
We were on the app. We were watching them, following their locations. We did what we were supposed to do. We did the footwork. It was so many kids running out of here, and I'm pretty sure their parents never even knew that they were here.
In this establishment for a birthday party.
Detroit Police Chief Todd Bettison said there were at least 20 other minors under the age of 21 present that night when police arrived. And as a result of Tania and her sister's call to authorities over the weekend, Wednesday, police shut the business down indefinitely.
Let me be clear. We will not tolerate this in the city of Detroit, not at this establishment or any other establishment. And so to party promoters or anybody, if you're going to have parties and entice our children into establishment and venues that are meant for adults, we will use every aspect of city government, the law department, the Wayne County prosecutor, etc., to shut you down.
They could have been drugged, trafficked, hit by a car, shot in the middle of a fight.
We really want to get your side of the story. I reached out to the manager of the establishment and left a message, and I messaged him on social media. So far, no response. You think this puts other establishments on notice?
This gonna definitely rattle and shake some feathers for sure.
If and when we hear from the establishment, we'll be sure to let you know what they have to say at WXYZ.com.
It's highly disturbing. Strip clubs, I think, are on the way out.
Yeah, I think so.
I think OnlyFans kind of put a few of the nails in the coffin for them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that there is a reason much anymore for even the ladies to go there to work.
Yeah, that's, I think, the big... I think there'll still be guys that would love to see ladies get naked in front of them. But I think, the women can make so much more money online if they choose to do it that way.
But this is disturbing to let minors in there. That's terrible.
I was at a strip club when I was 16.
Really?
But I was over 6 feet and in a trench coat.
Yeah.
That trench coat got you into a lot of trouble.
No, I know it did. Because I found out once I was able to buy booze in that trench coat, I'm like, oh, this works. This makes me look older.
Trench coat.
Yeah, I wonder. I think the first time I never went to them recreationally, oddly enough. Like, there was like only one time I went with a buddy of mine, maybe twice, where I went for recreation. The rest of the time I just worked at them.
Yeah.
So I got this whole other perspective of it where it's like kind of sad.
Right, yes.
You know,
you saw it from the other side.
I became friends with a lot of the ladies that worked there, and it was like you hear their stories for like 5 minutes, and you're like, I need a drink.
Yeah.
I need a drink real bad.
Yeah, most of my time there would be working as a radio station event, and I didn't get to know them as well as you did, being the house DJ, but there was a few of them that would just come over and sit down and go, I just want to look busy. Can I sit here and talk to you? I'm like, that's fine. You know, they just didn't
I'd
want
be
to
like,
be there.
befriend them, and I'd be like, just stay with me always. It's bad out there.
Well, you would drive them home and do all sorts of stuff.
I drove one home named Kisses.
That's right.
Kisses,
Yeah,
that's what
that.
I was trying. I thought it was Peaches or something. I couldn't remember.
Kisses.
Kisses. Yeah.
No, I was a bunch of buddies that I worked at the theme park with were older than me and wanted to go to a strip club one night. So I'm like, well, I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Yep,
I went to one, and I always found lap dances not like appealing at all. Like
it's just weird that they're. I mean, unless you're taken to a private room, a lot of them happen just right out there.
Well, I went to the private room and got a couple of them, and I found them highly unpleasant and awkward and weird. And then it was like, Like it wasn't like I wasn't like turned on. I was just like, this hurts kind of.
Yeah, it is. It's an
You're
whole
like smashing
Seems
my
really
balls.
awkward.
Yeah, it was just it was horrible. It's like a horrible thing.
What's your strip club experience, Jason?
She tried to put her titty in my mouth.
Oh, that's right. I do
So
recall you
that was
mentioning
I've
that.
only been to one like
So
of
she
those.
must have been into you a bit, right? Generally, they don't.
I don't think so.
No?
No. Who knows? Maybe. I was like, no, thank you. no, thank you.
No,
No,
thanks.
thank you.
So polite. No.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Well, that was one. When I got a lap dance, she tried to. How do I say this?
How do you say it?
She tried to drag her genitalia across my face.
Oh, my
And I
God.
was like, whoa! You gotta take me out
much.
for dinner.
Did you
first.
say no thank you?
Well, I just kind of backed up because I was like, I don't know. I just felt weird about it. I've always felt weird in a lap dance. 2 times I got them. I was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not my
I like
thing.
to I'm an old fashioned. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I like to love and romance. And all that.
Love and romance. It's all about it.
Yeah, well, they're
romance.
selling a fantasy there, and to me, it just doesn't appeal to me because like they treat you like you're the hottest guy in the world because that's the gig.
Yeah.
But like I'm not even the hottest guy in this room. Like
Right.
I don't like it. You know.
Well, yeah, I'm the same way, and it's always been like I was like I don't know.
But I always tell them too. Like if they try to sit down, just like listen, you're gonna waste your time. They go, okay, good enough.
What I did, I worked with them every day, 5 days a week with them. So it's like they become your friends, and then you're like, it's a whole different thing. They're in their hoodies usually at night. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
sure. They don't wear that stuff around all the time when they don't have to. Someone said, I went to a strip club once for my bachelor's party, and my dad was there. It was horrid. Who invites their dad
I don't
their
know. I think
bachelor
a
party?
lot of dudes have that story. Like we've even heard it kind of a lot here, where like a dad and his son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the dad's taking their kids,
That's
their
just so-
18th birthday
that I
and
don't
stuff.
get.
We've talked about it.
I would
It's
never,
crazy.
ever want to be at a strip club with my kids.
I
Never.
don't want to be any more than 12 to 13 states away from my father if he's hard.
Wait, quickly. Get in the car. Head to the state lines. Dad is hard.
Andy's on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, my father's erect. I'm in Portland, Oregon. If he's in Florida.
That's a good way to live. Be many, many states away if your dad is hard. Austin is with us in Dexter. Hey, Austin.
Hey.
You had a story you wanted to share.
Austin.
Hello?
Hi, go ahead,
Yes.
man.
So I did a bachelor party in northern Michigan, and it was my bachelor party. My brother told the strippers and the DJ that it was my party. So they put me on stage, and this one bigger girl, she grabbed a leather belt from somebody in the crowd, and then this skinny stripper grabbed my head and said, "You better watch out. This is going to hurt." And then she beat me in front of everybody. Left me black and blue, and it was such a wild beating that the entire strip club cleared out after I got off the stage and ran out.
What? They cleared out. Everyone left.
Oh, my God.
They beat him like Joe Pesci at the end of Casino.
The thing is, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I tell you my butt was black and blue for 2 months. 2 months it took for the skin to turn back to normal.
2 months?
Swear to God.
And the strip club evacuated?
It evacuated, but the thing was, the girl that hit me was going around looking for people to pay for dances, and nobody wanted to, including me.
course.
And she took that out on me. She took that personally.
You just laying there in the fetal position, just getting
What's
beaten
that?
within an inch of your life.
How were you weeping? I mean, it sounds bad, man.
There was a little bit of blood, yeah.
Blood? Ass blood?
blood and tears.
I can't. The way they made it sound like it's happened before. I couldn't believe it was legal. I felt so violated.
For a bunch of hard men, erect men, to be like, this is a bit much. We gotta leave.
Yeah.
We're kidding. We gotta get out of here.
Austin, oh, man, we're laughing in your pain, dude, but it's brutal.
Just taking shots knocked out.
She
This might be,
she
they went a little
definitely
too
hit
far.
me harder. she definitely hit me harder than my dad ever did growing up.
Well, your dad at least loves you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Austin, man, what a tale. You evacuated a strip club with your brutal spankings. All right, man.
Yep.
Glad you're better.
Yep, thanks. Take it easy, guys.
He's not laughing.
No, it's not funny to him. It's hilarious to me. Oh, my goodness gracious. Evacuate! This man is being beaten. Let's get the hell out of here.
Like, they sat there and watched it for a minute, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we gotta go. I think we gotta, he's dead. Yeah.
This guy's getting murdered.
Yeah, they didn't want their names on a police report.
It's like the beating at the end of Casino. I can't take it. You can hear the bats.
Yeah.
I can tell you, though, that chick that spanked me with the belt, it was hard as hell. They love being able to abuse you.
They hate men.
They hate men.
you
They
would
hate
trust
men
them
so much.
in that situation. I don't know. It's just like, oh, man.
Went to a strip club in Cape Cod after a fishing trip. The stripper took my favorite fishing hat off my head and carried it around inside her privates. I had to throw it away.
Put it right
after
in there,
that.
huh?
I don't know. Hold on a second.
Oh, you guys
take
are
that
killing me today. Oh, my God.
That's my favorite fishing hat.
I was going to go fishing this Saturday.
There's a fishing hat to a strip club.
Yeah, what are you doing? There's no hats in there. She was showing you the rules. In her vagina it goes.
I'll get this back at the end of class.
Yeah, he threw it away after.
I think you have to.
I bet he did. I bet he learned his lesson.
Favorite. He's like my favorite fishing hat.
Hasn't caught a fish since.
I was lucky. I always caught the best.
Dan, you did have a strip club beating as well. What happened to you, man?
So yeah, my own bachelor party. They pulled me up on stage, and one of them tied my hands with one belt to the pole, and they pulled my pants down to my cheeks were out in front of everybody, and they started beating me. And they said, "The more money you throw, the harder we'll hit them."
Oh no! And what happened?
And my friends I was with threw all the money that we just went and got all the singles.
Oh, those aren't your friends.
So you got hurt bad, right?
Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. Left marks.
Oh, dude.
Oh man, that's a real Roman Coliseum kind of.
Yeah. Release the lions.
He's like, what's happening? No,
My ass is out. My ass is out.
My cheeks.
the cold on the cheeks. It's so cold. They're throwing more money. The crowd loves it. Oh no!
What a vulnerable position to be in.
They just when they're like. Right away.
Vince is joining us from Saginaw, Michigan. Vince, did you have a strip club beatdown?
Yeah, no, not me. My cousin did. We went up there for a little get together to the Deja Vu in Saginaw.
Okay.
And then he got up on the stage, and the chick started whooping him on his ass, and
Yep.
End up sticking her hand in his underwear and started pulling him and ripped his underwear straight off of him. Gave him the maddest wedgie, I swear, boy.
Gave him a wedgie.
Yeah, until she ripped them boys right off, and then they was just swinging around like a belt.
All right, man. All the best. Thanks for calling in.
They'll put you. It's like when John Wick joins that Russian gang, and they got to burn their arms
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. God.
To rip his underwear off. You know how strong underwear is?
I know. Like, who
Underwear
are these
is the-
strippers?
Yeah.
Like, Rhea Ripley?
Yeah, I don't know what the next stories we would hear. But like, I saw two strippers take two horses and they pulled a guy apart. They had the horses go opposite directions. Evacuate! Evacuate! Pulled his legs and arms right off him. It was crazy to see him bleeding out there like that, just a torso.
Wow, they do love to beat you. So be careful. That's the warning from today. Be careful.